Hi, my name is Paul Luna. I'm the pastor of Mill City Christian Church here in the Santiam Canyon. And 2 months ago, we had a fire that came through our canyon and it just wiped out so much of our community. People lost their lives, lost their homes, lost their security, their memories, and even their community where they lived. And so we as a church said, what are we going to do? How do we respond? And we realized that God was saying, you know what? I want you to lead people to Christ. I want you to be my body and just love them. And this is our story. This is our disaster relief store that we opened up immediately after the fire. And we had everything that anybody would need who lost their homes or lost anything in their lives. And so over here we had tools and cleaning supplies, and right here is where we had food, and we had baby supplies over there, hygiene, toiletries, bedding, and even linens. As people would come into our disaster relief store, we would give them one of these connection cards, which allowed us to connect with them then and in the future. And we have something like over 200 cards here in a town of 2,000 people. And in this situation, this is somebody that's a part of our church body and a member of our community, and this is what's left of her home and of her memories. She's in her 80s. Everything that's her memories of her childhood, that her aunts gave her mom gave her, it's all gone. And you don't rebuild that. So this was her front entrance into her home. She had her TV right here where the brick is at, is where her couch was at. Right of that is where her fireplace was at. And I remember often I would pull up. I remember coming here on her birthday. Couldn't get a hold of her, so I just drove over here, pulled up, came through the back door, knocked on her door, and told her happy birthday. And this was her home, and we came in, and it was always warm. She kept her house warm, and I like that. And I know it just looks like debris and glass, but I could tell you, I could tell you the windows, I could tell you where things are at, and while it's just debris, I know these pieces are what's left. And so if it impacts me in this way, because this is a loss to in my own community, how much more for the person who that they called home every day, and now that she doesn't have that anymore. Because of the destruction, we're able to meet with people who we never would have been able to meet with before, but because there's now a need in their lives, and there's life has been uprooted, we're able now to connect with people and just share the hope in Christ. And it's not in our homes, it's not in our possessions, it's in Him alone. So what we're doing now is we're going to these homes and we're clearing out all the metal. And once the metal is cleared up, then we get it hauled out of here. And that's the first phase we do. The second phase is we come in here and make sure the soil gets tested. And then if we can help the families, either we can move the debris to the side or get it removed off the property so they're able to rebuild onto these properties. And that's our primary focus, is help people first clear their properties and then help them rebuild. Thank you for partnering with us this Advent season as we bring the hope of Christ to the Santiam Canyon.